meditate. You will begin to put your thought on that person and what they said, what they did. Now the enemy can gain a foothold because now your attention is on that thing. And once you and I cease to guard the essence of who we are, which is in your heart. This is why Proverbs 4:23 speaks to us to guard it with diligence, because if you're not careful, you can end up operating like a satanic person filled with the devil. You will begin to look for ways to get back at these people. You will look for...
Yeah, and while you're talking, Miss Motivating You to Win, is there anything in your notes that talks about you and your bad behavior? Because you have a very long rap sheet, ma'am. You have a very long rap sheet about your bad behavior. You are a provoker of the brethren. And this is why you took your little butt over there to that church. No, good and well, you weren't thinking about that church. You wanted to go there to speculate and spectate and get in somebody's face about their attire. Yeah, that video you did yesterday, you should take it down. Now, see, she set up all these conditions about how we should wear our pants. And then what did she say? I have my pants on. I'm wearing a pair of pants now. But they are wide leg. And then she goes on with this spiel about how her pants are fitting her. That's you. That is you. You cannot tell people how to wear their pants. And plus, you got them on, so you're guilty as charged. Like you accusing everybody else. The fact that you put yourself in some pants, you are guilty. And she had the nerve to show us a picture of these women back in the Bible days. Yeah. Well, why aren't you looking like that? Okay? Because you'll get laughed out of town. That's why. And not only that, but how about the men? Help me out, audience. Did the men not pretty much have the same type of attire as the women? Okay? This woman Motivating You to Win, she is so delusional. She is so delusional. She needs to be medicated.
For ways to retaliate. And when you and I begin to move like that, friend, you are setting yourself up to become a child that will be reprimanded by God. God will
and
not
so
let
will
you
you
get away with that behavior.
And so will
you.
you.
Keep on going and you can't feel
And
the
so
tug
will
of the
you.
Spirit,
Go ahead.
you are
Go
set up
ahead.
for witchcraft.
Turn that little finger around and point it to yourself, because you're going to be reprimanded as well. Okay? You got all kinds of stuff wrong with you. All kinds of things. You can sit up here and tell us about this, that, the other, what to look out for, but you don't have no word to back it up. You don't have no word to get a man saved, to get a woman saved. You have not one soul to claim for Christ. Not one. So, girl, you need to just shut up and read your Bible and get under a good teacher and stop meddling.
To begin to try to control, hurt, and harm other people.
And just for the record, you did not hurt me. If you call yourself throwing a pot shot over here, like, oh, I'm so hurt by Motivating You to Win that I'm just going to do videos about her and her bad behavior. No, I did these videos. They're going to stay up, by the way. Okay? To prove that you are a false teacher. People like you, nothing new. Nothing new, honey. I've met you 100 times in my life, or maybe more. Okay? I get you idiots, and you don't know how to talk to people. Okay? This is why you up here doing videos, trying to tell somebody else. You just turning it around to make them look like the guilty party. But really, when you go back to the origin, you are going to see clearly that you were the perpetrator. You were the troublemaker. You were the bully. Okay? Now you're trying to turn it around on the innocent party and make it look like, oh, they're the one who's going to get in trouble with God. No, ma'am, you're going to get in trouble with God. And just like I said before, the last video I did, or the next to the last video I did, you all talking about that flesh, always talking about that flesh. Now you about to go and call a meeting about a pastor and his wife, but yet you got your big fat face up in the screen to make sure everybody sees you. I see the game, sis. Yeah, you want to make sure that you are seen, because you have discovered if I put my face, my beautiful face, right up in the screen, I'm going to get a lot of views because they are going to admire my beautiful face. Yeah, I see right through it. I see right through it. You are a trick. That's all you are. You are a manipulator and a trickster. And you're full of craft. Your craftiness ain't gonna work over here. That's why you don't like me, honey. Your craftiness, I see right through it. Okay? And you talk about somebody working witchcraft. You the main one working some witchcraft. Girl, bye.
Over you. He got you.
No, he got
and
you.
And it becomes a process of controlling you, manipulating you, because now I got your attention.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get your attention, remember you need oxygen and hydrogen.
Don't give me no
That
biology.
apple, it's calculated.
Look, apples to oranges. Don't give me no
biology.
I don't want to hear no biology. I'm a human being, ma'am. Okay? I'm a human being. I don't need that. Move on.
Have the skin. The skin is all men that you're going through. And the enemy wants you to think that what you're dealing with is special, that it's only you going through. It's a lie. It is nearly 8 billion people on the planet. We all got problems. We all got enemies. We all got things we dealing with. But I'm going to give you 5 areas where he will slip right up on you.
How about giving us 5 ways to get saved? Huh? You ain't never got that kind of message. Because you don't know. You don't know.
He will cause you to walk in a witchcraft spirit.
Which is you.
Trying to control, which
craftiness.
Is number 1. When you're trying to control and change another person, Satan knows you can't do that.
So what's your problem? What is your problem? Because you do that everywhere you go. Trying to control somebody. Trying to tell somebody what to wear. What is your problem? Huh? Answer me. What is your problem? You've been trying to do that ever since day 1. Okay? You almost got... You almost had the whole YouTube audience running after you with the javelins, all the things, awful things you said to the ladies in the church. And they tried to create a hell for them to go in because they wearing some yoga pants. Yeah. Well, all I got to say is you're sick.
Your adversary knows you can be sweet, nice, and kind, and a taker or keep on taking. And this is why, listen, my friend, this is why when you're trying to change another human, not only are you practicing witchcraft, but you're going to end up upset. Focus on how to keep trying to change them. Friend, you cannot change another human.
So why are you trying?
You cannot do it. And
hey, speak to yourself.
Talk
to yourself about that.
How much kindness?
You're the one. You're the main one.
You yield to some people. If you're doing it to change them, you can forget it.
Mm-hmm.
And Satan will ride you down into the depths of anguish, frustration. And this is why some people, excuse me, my friend, end up killing people. They kill them because they couldn't control them. They couldn't change them.
That's
They
right.
kill them.
And you've
They
been
want control.
very
Satan
fortunate
wants
that
control
somebody
from
didn't
the
try
inside
something with
out.
you.
And this is
You
why
have been very fortunate that nobody tried anything with you. I mean, I don't know who you're talking to. I don't know who you're talking to, because everything you're talking about, it's you. 100%. It's you. Trying to control people. Trying to get in folks' bedrooms. Trying to tell people how to make love to their spouse. And you ain't got one. You ain't got one. So how do you know so much about love making? You don't even have a man.
this is why you have domestic violence.
You don't know nothing
This
about
is why you
that.
have people hitting, beating, kicking, punching, acting up
And you all
behind
up in
closed
it.
doors, harming people that can't defend themselves.
Well, that's life.
Because you're trying to change them. You're trying to make them love you. You're trying to make them, because you're insecure, you're trying to control their every movement. That's witchcraft.
Yeah, and you're
That's
full of it.
witchcraft,
And
friend.
you're full of it.
I don't, look, you got sisters and brothers out here immersed in sexual sin.
Didn't you say that we have between 8 and 9 billion people in the earth today? So why are you so shocked? You know, out of those 8 to 9 billion people, there's all kind of stuff going on. What you need to do, you need to stop visiting these channels, being all nosy. You need to stop running up in these churches, being all nosy, talking about you gonna have a meeting with the pastor and his wife. Where is that part at? She said she's gonna call a meeting. Who are you? That's what your problem is. You think you are more than what you are. That is your problem right there. You are full of yourself. You are so full of pride and arrogance. You are a narcissist, and you're working witchcraft, because that's why these people can't seem to break ties with you. You got them caught into your web, and I'm so glad that I broke free. I saw the light, and I came to tell about it. I saw the light 8 years ago, and I come to tell about it. And I'm not going to remove not one video unless I want to. People are going to know the kind of person you are, and it ain't got nothing to do with vengeance, okay? It's not about how you treated me. I've explained that too many times. That is not about how you treated me, but it was about you not following the scriptures. You acting in such a way that was unbecoming to a Christian as a believer. And when the time came for you to be corrected, you showed out. You had a problem. You showed out, because that told me right there, when you showed out the way you did, that told me right there, you are a self-righteous person, and you think that you are right on every account. You think you are right, and you think you're right now, and you're not, because you know what? You need to be preaching to yourself. You're the one with the issue. You know, you use your platform to get up and bash the brethren. You use your platform to get up and abuse. To get up and abuse the brethren. You use, and you know what? Why are you talking about somebody's going to get it? You're going to get it for that. You are going to get it for that. And rightfully so. Because you don't use your platform to teach the gospel so people can get saved, okay, and set free. No, you use your platform to speak heresies and lies, and to attack and bash the brethren, just like somebody else we know, the accuser of the brethren. You got his traits. You got his spirit. What more should I say?
Because you're trying to use sex to control other humans. and you're outside of the
Fickle,
will of
fickle,
God
fickle. Now she's
because you
talking
don't
about
have the
sex.
confidence to win them with your
This lady is
brain.
crazy.
You're using your body, trying to change them,
This lady is
trying to
crazy.
modify, trying to captivate them. That's witchcraft.
I
This
think
is
I'm
how
coming down with a
Satan
cold.
is destroying the masses, because you got women out here who are walking around showcasing breasts, booty,
been
and
that way.
thighs all day long.
Why is it bothering
trying
you
to
so much?
captivate
And you are
somebody this week.
obsessed. And you are obsessed to the point where I'm looking at you like, is it really about that, or is it about something else? Because you're talking about it way too much, and it's bothering you way too much. You're just a little bit too obsessed with them booty, breasts, hips, and thighs. I'm suspect of you.
This is why you got women.
Yeah, I'm
It
suspect.
Is, friend, when you see a woman sleeping with everybody, she is depraved. The enemy has taken her captive. He got...
Such as many of us, okay? You fit right into that. We don't know who all you done slept with, okay? And again, because of the dispensation of grace, you went through all of your mess. You did all your sexy. You played the harlot. You did everything you thought you was big and bad enough to do. And guess what? You still here. Now you sitting up on your platform instead of extending grace on your end to these women, to these people. No. You coming with the sword. You're going to cut right through. And yet you've been forgiven and spared. But, no, you just like, I guess you think God just shut the door after you. And there's no more grace for anybody. There's no more forgiveness for anybody. But, you got in the door though, right? You got in the door, didn't you? You got in, but what you thought God shut the door? Think again. You're deceived and you are delusional.
Got her locked down in her mind. When you have women who have been rejected by their fathers.
Like
I
you?
knew a woman.
Oh, I don't want to hear no story. Let me go.
Her
Let me go.
husband
Let's see what's going on down
when
here.
you start making accusations against someone's personal character, not only is it under a blow, you've done it under the belt.
You've done it.
You in that moment.
You've done that, and you have tons of videos to prove it.
Are positioning yourself for the very judgment that you have leveled against that person. This is why it is important that you do what the Bible says. You go to that person in private.
And I did, and let me state the record again. State for the record again. I went to you in private. It was a one-on-one conversation, and you showed your behind. And nobody heard it. Nobody saw it but me. So now you're going to get up here and now you would try to refute what I'm saying. Because I have no witnesses, but I do have one. I got that star witness you know nothing about. But they heard you as well. They heard you as well. They could not believe that it was the same person, that you were the same person as we see on YouTube, or we saw on YouTube, on your channel. They could not believe that you were that person. So you did a Jekyll and Hyde switcheroo in that moment. Okay, and now you up here talking, girl, you just a hypocrite. And I've proven it. You are a hypocrite.
If you can't get them to listen, go get somebody else and try to talk to that person. If they claim they're a brother or sister in Christ, they should yield to what the Spirit is teaching all of us. Go in private. When you
have a long rap sheet, okay? These people have forgotten about you. They have moved on. They didn't do any videos about you. They didn't create any new channels about you. They just moved on, okay? But I decided to go ahead and expose you, put my videos up there, They're going to stay for you to look at throughout until we are raptured. Those videos are going to remain. Okay? If something happens to YouTube, then they're going to be gone. But right now, I don't care if I don't have but 10 people on my channel watching my videos. They're going to remain because as long as I know you've seen them.
You get up on a YouTube platform or whatever.
That's
I've
what I
dealt
did.
with this since I've been a YouTuber. Accusation comes to put you in spiritual detention. They want to detain you. Satan wants to stop you. He wants to block you. He wants you to get in isolation and go in on this thing in your heart. And you end up
dirty hands. Dirty
because
hands.
remember, misery
Dirty
loves
hands.
company.
She's guilty
So
of it
when
all.
you are leveled in accusation, remember Revelation 12 and 10 that Satan is an accuser
Go look
of the
in your
brethren.
archives.
He is the one to
Go
make
look in your
accusations in
archives.
heaven towards us, saying, "See, look what she's doing. Look how Cheyenne
That's what
acting.
you do.
Look how Kelly
That's
acting.
what you do.
Look how
Exposing
Regina
women's
acting."
nakedness.
But the
That's
Bible
what you do.
says,
Yeah, that's what you do. See, look what they're wearing. See, look what he's doing. See, that's all you do. And that's all you've done. Dirty hands. But now here she's accusing everybody else. And that's why she's going to have a meeting and make these two people, lovely people, I'm sure, these two lovely pastor and his wife. What do you think you're going to do? Didn't you just say that we can't change people? So what are you doing? Didn't you just say we can't change people? Earlier in this video, didn't you just say we can't change people? Why are you going to change them? You are fickle. Just admit it. You are fickle. Okay? You're delusional. And you are very controlling. And that's why you go march your butt to a church that you knew that you have had no intentions of ever being a part of that church. But when you need to get content, when you need to go and start trouble, you seek out these places. Okay? You seek out these places. And then you go, you sit in the back, you see everything that moves. And in this case, your eye was on the first lady, whom you hate, all first ladies, because they're getting some love and attention, and you just have a problem with that.
now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God. And
I think that is enough calling out for today because, like I said, I am busy as a bee on my other channels. That's enough. That'll do it for now. I feel much better now. So, everybody, you all have a blessed day. Talk to you later.